like the looks of this. This shot from about 190 yards.
Oh, just leaking ever so slightly. Awesome.
4 feet left to the hole.
A great birdie chance here.
The putt goes in, and that cushion is getting wider.
John, you're down there. What's happening?
Hey guys, I'm down here checking out Tom Kim as he gets set for his next shot here on the 13th.
Let's factor that into the leaderboard and take an updated look. Before we move on to the next hole, we show you that our leader is up by 6. Here's the par 3 16th hole. Let's see if 8-iron was the right club. Okay, that's going to play. John, give us a read on this putt.
Well, the putt starts straight enough, but as it gets towards that hole, it should take a turn to the right.
And just a tap in left for par. Our featured player continues to look good out there, currently in first place. Time now for the par 5 17th hole.
At all costs, do not hit it in that fairway bunker down the right-hand side. Anywhere to the left, even in the rough left, is just fine. From there, your next shot should be laid up out to the right-hand side. Third shot, straight back up the hill with some kind of wedge. It can be an easy birdie if you get the distance on your third shot spot on. If you get it wrong, however, you could have some issues.
This is the third. 3 feet to the cup. She gets that one to drop and widens her lead. As we check the leaderboard, she still sits at the top. We finish on 18 with a par 4.
Tee shot up the hill. Fairway tilts significantly from left to right. Missing it out to the right is a massive no-no. You'll be blocked out by a bunch of eucalyptus trees that you cannot hit it through. Second shot is to a green that actually tilts away from the players, not towards them, even though the second shot is uphill. Green is historically one of the firmest on the golf course, and getting it close is nearly impossible. It is a heck of a finishing hole.
This putt from 3 feet away. And the finishing touch on a busy day on the course. Here's a look at the leaderboard at the end of round 1, and she finds herself at the top.
It's been absolutely flawless so far. I cannot wait to see what this player produces tomorrow.
Just a phenomenal day. We can't wait to do it again. For Rich Beam, Luke Elvey, our entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Andrew Catalan. Thanks for watching. It's time to prepare for the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup, brought to you by 2K Sports and the PGA Tour. We're back at Riviera, where a champion will be crowned. It's the final round of the Genesis Invitational. Hi, everyone. I'm Andrew Catalan. Welcome back. And Rich, the final round is underway. Our featured player is in first place.
Any lead is a great lead, and this player has been head and shoulders above the rest of the field. Hopefully another really good day of golf ahead of us.
This putt left for birdie. The putt goes in, and our featured player extends the lead.
That is sending the rest of the field a message right there.
That is absolutely spot on.
Okay, this from 210.
Puff of wind blowing right to left.
That's unfortunate.
Well, definitely the wind had to have gotten a hold of that one.
Wow, I really like that.
Great touch.
A par tap in on this hole. Things are still looking good for our featured player in first place on the leaderboard. That's going to work nicely for her. This player won their last event. Let's see if that momentum carries on.
Well, it's certainly in their favor, isn't it? Winning breeds winning. It wouldn't surprise me to see them win again this week.
How about this birdie putt? No change atop the leaderboard. Our featured player still out in front. Time now for a par 3.
This is a spectacular par 3. Ideally, players want to hit a tee shot that moves significantly from right to left and moving with the contour of the green. If they can do that, then they've got an opportunity to hit it really close. If they challenge the pin off the tee shot, well, it could come up short in that bunker, and that is a massive no-no.
Okay, let's see how things stand. Our featured player is ahead by 7.
Teeing off here at the 5th.
The fairway does run out about 310 yards off the tee, and players not necessarily going to hit driver here. They have to be mindful that the fairway pitches significantly from right to left on their tee shot. From there, they're hitting their second shots downhill again to a green that chases away from them front to back. Again, a simple looking second shot, but a difficult one to get close.
Starting this one way out to the left. Just 3 feet to the cup.
There is a significant amount of right to left on this putt.
Our leader is up by a whopping 6 shots now. We've arrived now on the 6th, which is a par 3.
Feeling strong, going for less club.
Still a fair way away from the hole here. Time to make a long putt. Penny, take us through this putt. What's she facing?
You know, to my eye, it's looking a little left to right.
This is a par putt. Our work here is done. Let's head to the next hole.
Now teeing off on the par 4 7th hole.
The fairway bunker down the left-hand side comes in quicker than you can imagine, and so players want to try and hit it out towards the far right part of it, but again, you push it a little bit, and now the barranca comes into play. If you find the fairway, happy days. This green is probably one of the most severe tilted from back to front. Players need to make sure their second shots land past this hole in order for it to come back down towards the hole. You will have a downhill putt, but it's better than coming up short.
Talk about limiting the damage. What a clutch putt.
Bunkered off the tee, wasn't able to find the green, but saves the par with that putt.
Well, let's see what happens here at number 8. That's the type of swing you want to take with you every time out. That's a textbook swing on the approach shot.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
Henny, tell us about this putt.
She's got 10 feet, her favorite distance from today.
No change atop the leaderboard after that hole. Over to hole number 9. It's a par 4.
Only the big hitters are going to be able to carry that fairway bunker down the left-hand side. Most players are going to try and avoid it and even miss it the fairway out to the right-hand side, which is not a bad miss. From there, the second shot is directly uphill. Deep, deep bunkers on the front right part of this. That is not the place to miss it. Anything that a little bit long will leave you a downhill putt, but that's the safe play.
Another birdie. That's 2 in a row. Maybe the start of a hot streak.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
Okay, moving things along, and a quick look at the leaderboard. She is ahead by 7.
Oh, just drifting in there with a little bit of fade on it. Lovely.
Looking to get up and down from here. I just love watching those pitch shots around the green. Well played. Moving along. Okay, let's see how things stand. Our featured player is ahead by 7.
That one's right out of the top drawer.
This is her second here. They caught the bunker, Henny. Is that lay okay?
She'll probably be better off if she just throws this out. I mean, this is really just not nice at all.
John, have you got a good read on this one?
Looks like it's going left to right on this putt.
Ooh. She'll take it. Big breaking putt. Not easy to read. This is going to be an easy par, though.
Okay, holding steady on the leaderboard after that hole. We have a par 4 on this one.
This is where the golf course gets extremely difficult, Luke. This tee shot moves from left to right, but massive overhanging eucalyptus trees down the right-hand side prevents you from hitting a high draw over them. Once you're in the fairway, though, your second shot is to a green that's really not as big as it should be for such a long hole. And there's a famous tree just short and left of this green, Bogey's tree. Not because of the score, because Humphrey Bogart used to sit there and just watch everybody butcher this hole.
This putt of about 7 feet to the hole. Mark it down. That's 6 birdies today. Well, there's an 8-stroke buffer now for our leader as we head to the next. Oh, this one might be heading towards the rough. That one just missing the fairway, but not a bad outcome. Time for the second shot here at the 13th. Well, that looks to be drawing back nicely. Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this.
Giving this one plenty of space on the left.
Yep, good putt. She'll be happy with that.
And that putt will drop. Well done. And after that hole, sitting now 20 under par. Par 3, hole number 14.
Hit a 7-iron, a high little draw 7-iron, and 2 hopping right in the hole, Luke. That's what I suggest. That makes it easy.
Let's see if we can get this one up and down for par. Oh, that's a ripper.
Out of the rough, into the hole. Thank you very much.
Okay, and after that hole, now 21 under for the event.
Let's check out the 15th. It's a par 4.
It's a great par 4, and yet there's some players that have seen it a little bit differently lately. I always saw it as a dogleg from left to right, just avoid that fairway bunker down the right-hand side. And this is an interesting green. It's got a high spot on the left, and it's got a low middle section and a high section on the right-hand side, and you never have a flat putt. It is always breaking one direction or another, and it's either straight uphill or straight downhill. This is the most difficult green on the golf course by a long margin. If you see it differently, you can hit it down the right, down 17 fairway, but I fail to see how that's any kind of advantage.
Our featured player still sits atop the leaderboard. Okay, it's a par 3. Going with 8-iron here. That was a fantastic approach, and now a birdie putt here on 16. 3 feet left. It's a double-digit lead for our featured player, up by 10. Teeing off here on the 17th hole.
At all costs, do not hit it in that fairway bunker down the right-hand side. Anywhere to the left, even in the rough left, is just fine. From there, your next shot should be laid up out to the right-hand side. Third shot, straight back up the hill with some kind of wedge. It can be an easy birdie if you get the distance on your third shot spot on. If you get it wrong, however, you could have some issues.
She's got this one for birdie. The putt goes in, and the lead continues to grow.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
The closing hole is a par 4.
Tee shot up the hill. Fairway tilts significantly from left to right. Missing it out to the right is a massive no-no. You'll be blocked out by a bunch of eucalyptus trees that you cannot hit it through. Second shot is to a green that actually tilts away from the players, not towards them, even though the second shot is uphill. Green is historically one of the firmest on the golf course, and getting it close is nearly impossible. It is a heck of a finishing hole.
What a week it's been. And there it is. Our featured player wins the Genesis Invitational.
And no better venue than Riviera Country Club to win.
Rich, just an incredible performance, back-to-back wins on tour.
Such a hard thing to do, carrying momentum from one week into the next, but getting it done at the day's end, truly, truly magnificent.
Well, that'll do it for today. For all of us here at 2K Sports, I'm Andrew Catalan. Have a great night.
2K Sports and the PGA Tour are thrilled to bring you the exciting season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Opening round coverage of this exciting event is about to begin. It's great to have your company. I'm Luke Elvey alongside 2002 PGA Championship winner Rich Beam. And out on the course bringing all the action is Henny Koyak and John McCarthy. There's great anticipation in the air, and we're delighted to have you with us as we begin this next event on 2K Sports. This is her second shot.
Puff of breeze moving this golf ball left to right.
Well, that's the perfect shape. Just controlling a fade. 5 feet coming up to the cup.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
Currently at -1 following that hole. The second hole at player Sayona, Rich. Less than 500 yards, but is a par 5.
Par 5 that meanders from right to left. Just a bunker down the left-hand side you have to think about. Other than that, it's a pretty generous landing area. Second shot. Green sits above you just a little bit. 2 bunkers on the right-hand side. The bailout's going to be to the left, sitting below you. All in all, though, a very generous par 5.
Playing from around 190 yards out.
Wind moving right to left on this shot.
Why do we catch up with Brooke Henderson?
She got one back on that last hole.
This is Brooke Henderson. Let's get back to it, shall we? An eagle putt awaits. And he's down there. You got a read?
Yeah, it's hard to even stand straight on this slope. Big right to left break.
Big breaking putt right there. She didn't quite get the break spot on, but just short work left for her birdie.
And after that, she'll move to 2 under for the tournament. The third hole at player Sayona is just a picturesque par 3.
Yes, water down the right-hand side will certainly come into play. Bunker front left and long left also could see some action. This is a beautiful, picturesque, but difficult par 3.
Henny, what's she facing with this putt?
This one's 31 feet out.
3 feet to go here to the hole.
It's a short putt, but it will be moving to the right.
Currently a couple under for the round. The fourth hole at player Sayona is a short par 4, but there's so many different ways it could go wrong for you.
Longer hitters in the game are certainly going to be tempted to go ahead and give her a whirl, but there's a lot of trouble both left and right with water and bunkers. So layup just a little bit shy of this green. Have just a short wedge for your second, but you got to be spot on. This green has got all kinds of movement to it.
Well, Canada does have a bright star in Brooke Henderson. She's a consistent contender almost every week, it seems. Of course, she's won some majors. She's won a national title. She wins regularly on the LPGA Tour. There's a lot to like about Brooke Henderson.
Well, how could you not like the fact that she swings it like perfectly? I mean, it's just phenomenal how good her swing is. I mean, it's just, you would just dream of being able to be that good. And she falls out of bed every single day and is that good.
Looks perfect.
I know, yeah. I'm jealous. But, you know, she's just got an all-around game, and she's got the personality to match where, you know, she's going to win plenty more tournaments in her career, and she's going to do it by just devastating you. And
well, she's Canadian. She probably apologizes for beating you.
No, she doesn't. I promise you. She does not apologize for beating you. She's like, if she does, she says it sarcastically. Oh, so sorry. You know, better luck next time. Because she's that fiery. She's a heck of a competitor. You know, I mean, I just enjoy watching her compete day in and day out. It's a lot of fun being around her and seeing what she's capable of.
Well, the sixth tee shot here really requires a beauty.
Aim at that bunker in the middle of the fairway and either push or pull your tee shot because you don't want to be in it. From there, your second shot into a fairly flat, generous green, hourglass in shape. Not much to it, so good opportunity to make a par here, maybe even better.
She is locked in here. I think she might be going for it.
That's always an impressive-looking ball flight, isn't it, the draw? Well, that's a tremendous shot and sets up a wonderful opportunity.
The iron play today has been absolutely stellar. Luke, the greens in regulation, just a fantastic accomplishment. Great to watch.
All right, John, you've been reading them well all day. Take us through this putt.
A little tricky putt here. It's going down the hill, moving right to left.
That's a long-range bomb, and with it, puts extra strain on the person chasing behind them. And she now moves to 5 under after that.
Gotta like it. Moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
And as we get to the 7th at Playa Sayona, all the drama happens at the completion of the hole.
It does. You want to challenge that fairway bunker as best you can with a long iron fairway metal hybrid. You want to be as close to this green as you can off the tee because it's an island green with danger everywhere. You don't want to come into this green with much more than a wedge in your hand.
All right, facing a little up and down here to save the par. Wow, that almost went in the hole. She has this remaining for her par. And down she goes. She's tied for 6th on the leaderboard. As we head to the 8th at Playa Sayona, Rich, it looks like we're heading back towards the clubhouse.
A strong par 4 here, Luke. Fairway bunkers down the left and right hand side. Second shot to a green protected by bunkers left and right, and a little bit long. You're going to find a waste area. This is really a beautiful par 4, but it can be a little daunting.
Well, a lovely opportunity to save par here. And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. The final hole of the front 9 at Playa Sayona requires a very long and well-carried drive.
Yeah, we've got waste area down the right-hand side, water in the distance. Driver probably not required off this shortish par 4. Second shot carries a water feature to a green just sitting there in the distance, very receptive. You're thinking birdie all day long.
Yes, anytime you can find the green and have a putt, you'll take it. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
I'm thinking a little left to right here.
She'll be disappointed with that one, leaving it short. And that for par. So far, so good, but it's only early days, Rich, in this rivalry.
Up early on their rival, which is exactly where you want to be, but a lot of golf still to go until the end of the tournament.
Second shot here on the 10th hole. Going with the 6-iron here. That's a shame. Had a chance to hit the green, but couldn't quite get there.
Hit it so far up in the air, the wind just ate it alive. That one comes up well short.
Yeah, well holed. Let's move on. Hole number 11 is a par 4. Is this one releasing out too far?
This player can breathe a sigh of relief. It stayed on the fairway.
Sitting at 5 under for the day. Well, this one's right at the pin. That was a beauty. Here's a putt to move into a share of top spot on the leaderboard. Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. And updating the standings, they're currently in top spot alongside Rory McIlroy. The 12th hole is one of 3 par 3s on the inward half.
I can't decide which hole out here is the most beautiful, this one or all the others. Another gorgeous setting here for this par 3. Just a couple of bunkers you got to be mindful of with your tee shot, as well as the ocean back left. However, just sit back and soak in all this beauty.
That'll affect the scorecard. Just tapping in for a bogey on this hole. Unfortunately, moving down the leaderboard, that's not the direction to be heading.
Come on, slow down.
That one's just going to catch the light rough. Second shot here on the 13th. Oh, right by the hole. A good chance to move to 6 under par here. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 10 feet from the cup.
You know, it's not if you make bogeys, it's how you respond. Well done. And that'll move her up the leaderboard. This 14th hole is a par 3.
Everything about this golf course is beautiful, but it's got teeth everywhere you look. You can get sucked in by the beauty, but if you do, you're going to make a large number on this tiny par 3.
John, what's the line on this putt?
This one's going pretty hard to the right.
Putting for a par now. In she goes. Let's head to the next. And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. The 15th at Playa Sayona is the final par 5 on the golf course.
That waist area down the left-hand side is going to see a lot of action as players do not want to make the mistake of hitting it in the ocean to the right. A layup from there into a very small section of fairway leaves a third shot to another green and an outcrop of rocks on the ocean. Another stunner.
Some nice calculations there with this wind.
This one just outside 7 feet to the hole.
A chance to get 2 back on the course here. This one for Eagle.
After a quick look at the leaderboard, our featured player is on top with Rory McIlroy in second. The finishing stretch here at Playa Sayona starts here with the par 4 16th.
And we've got a couple of fairway bunkers down the right-hand side. Miss those to the left-hand side, and you will hit your second shot into an island, quote-unquote, green. Not surrounded by water, but surrounded by sand. This is a challenging par 4, but should be able to avoid any large numbers.
Putting for birdie here.
Starting this one way out to the left. Watch this break.
That's very well judged. Inside the range.
She'll take it. Big breaking putt, not easy to read. This is going to be an easy par, though.
Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. We get on the tee at 17, Rich. This is a hole you really want to make sure you position your ball properly.
Only the long hitters want to take on that waist bunker down the right-hand side. All the others out to the left-hand side. And there's an opening here that players might want to think about chasing their golf ball into, because this second shot, ooh, it is dangerous.
That's a good-looking shot there. And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
This is down breeze, so it's going to be tough to stop it on this green.
She knew that wasn't going to be super tight, but she'll take it nevertheless, especially with a couple of putts from there. John, have you got a read on this one? What's it going to do?
This putt is looking like it's going to move pretty hard to the right.
Just a short putt remaining here. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. And as you step on the 18th tee at Playa Sayona, you're left with a unique challenge of a par 3 to finish.
And what a wonderful way to finish. Again, just a picturesque par 3. Water left, so the bunker and the waist area on the right is going to see a lot of action. Players will be delighted to walk off this par 3 with a par 3.
This putt just 5 feet away from the hole. Her day has come to a close, and that is a finishing par. And Rich, as this round comes to an end, this player is just barely leading the field, but absolutely loving the action this week.
No doubt, Luke. And even with the very slender lead going into tomorrow's round, Luke, I'm interested to see how well this player sleeps tonight.
Well, that'll just about do it. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time. Welcome everyone. It's time to get ready for the gripping season-long pursuit of the FedEx Cup, presented by 2K Sports and the PGA Tour. It's time for the final round. Let's head out onto the course. I'm Luke Elby with Rich Beam. Glad to have you back with us. As we begin our coverage of today's round, we have our featured player in fourth spot. Looking forward to seeing how today unfolds for her. Playing from 110 yards out. Setting up for her third shot. And she needs this to save par. She's currently tied for fourth in this tournament. Let's take a look at this par 5 second hole.
Just a little wandering right to left, dogleg par 5. That bunker down the left is in play. The second shot to a green that's protected by 2 bunkers on the right-hand side and a low area on the left. However, this hole, par 5, is very gettable.
Coming fresh off a win, this player's looking to go back-to-back here.
This player has more confidence, I believe, than any other player in the field at the moment. This should be another good week for him.
Henny, what's she looking at here with this putt?
She's looking at just over 12 foot here.
So close to the eagle.
Always nice when you can just go ahead and tap one in for birdie.
And after that hole, she'll move to 9 under par.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
She'll be pleased with that one. That's a good strike.
Henny, take us through this putt. What's she facing?
I've got it going right to left here.
And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. Oh, Rich, is there anything more disappointing setting up what you'd think is a makeable birdie putt, but unfortunately not able to convert? And now onto the par 4 fourth hole.
I wonder if she's going to take advantage of this short hole. If she takes advantage of it, she could increase her lead.
"13 feet to the cup. Yeah, you like the look of that right off the blade. Holding steady in first place after that one.
Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here.
I'm assuming that this hole's name is Diablo because it is a devil of a par 4. Very little room out to the right to find the fairway. Anything missing left, all the way down the hole, you're finding the ocean and a green that is perched right next to it as well. I don't know the best way to play this hole, but I know that 5 is a fantastic score.
What an opportunity to make a birdie. That's a fast start if I've ever seen one, Rich.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
Now on the tee after a birdie. Fired up and ready for more.
Well, that bunker right in the center of the fairway, you aim it right at it, Luke, and either you push your tee shot or pull it to avoid it. That's the best way of attacking that. From there, you've got a green in the distance that's got a couple bunkers well shy of it. They're there for aesthetics only, but a green that is hourglass in shape and just gentle movement all around.
Not far from the green here, just in the greenside rough. Just a 4-footer remaining. Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. After a quick look at the leaderboard, our featured player is on top with Rory McIlroy in 2nd. They've now arrived at the par 4 7th.
Just a layup required with either a long iron, hybrid, fairway wood, anything to keep it out of that fairway bunker down the left-hand side. You do want to challenge it, however, because you want as little club or distance into this green as possible. Island green with trouble everywhere.
A look to get to 13 under par.
And he's down there. You got a read?
This one is breaking left to right.
And that should secure the par on this one. Now 2 shots up after that one. It's time to begin this par 4 hole.
Great tee shot here at the par 4 8th. Bunkers left, bunkers right. And you got a green in the distance. It's also surrounded by bunkers left and right and a waste area deep of this green. This is a beautiful setting on a beautiful golf course. Great hole.
She's managed to find the green on this approach. And Henny, what's she looking at for this putt?
She's 15 feet away, and guys, I think she likes this.
Look at this one break back. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. Par 4, 9th hole here.
Just waste area down to the right-hand side. Water in the distance. Driver not required here. Your approach shot to a generous green. Thinking birdie here all day long.
We're around 140 yards here. Currently leading by 2. Not a bad shot, that. Still a chance. 16 feet to the hole. That's pretty tidy. Just a short putt remaining here. And as we make the turn, Rich, she's going along very nicely and has the lead.
Yeah, but I like the position. I like being out in front. That forces the other players to come catch you. I like their position.
Well, that'll work there. Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
Setting up here from about 170 yards.
The big old high draw. Impressive, isn't it?
What an approach shot there. Brooke Henderson's wheels are turning after that shot, and she seems to be taking notice as this rivalry heats up.
As we check the standings, our leader has a 2-stroke advantage. Here we are at the 11th, a par 4. Oh, that is crushed. She's standing over her 2nd shot. Got to admire that talent. Just green after green in regulation.
It has been fantastic to watch all week long. This player is dialed in.
Rose Zhang has just made a bogey at her last hole, and that will drop her to 3 strokes off the lead. Looking to ride the momentum after coming off a birdie here with this shot.
It's just another unbelievably beautiful hole on a golf course full of them. Just a couple of bunkers on the right-hand side you have to be mindful, but don't get sucked in the beauty of the ocean on the left-hand side, which is very difficult to do. Enjoy this hole. It is a beauty.
She's got a par putt here. Let's see if she can make it. In the end, that will be a disappointing par after such a great approach shot. Teeing off here on the 13th hole.
You would love to just sit up here and stripe it right at this green, but you should know better not to. Bail out to the left-hand side. Leave yourself with a pretty simple pitch and run to a tiny green. It's just surrounded by the most beautiful setting you could ever imagine.
Setting up to play the shot here from the greenside rough. Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me.
Who doesn't love a par putt?
After a quick look at the leaderboard, our featured player is on top with Rory McIlroy in 2nd. On the tee here, the par 3 14th.
Everything about this golf course is beautiful, but it's got teeth everywhere you look. You can get sucked in by the beauty, but if you do, you're going to make a large number on this tiny par 3.
And she's holding steady in top spot on the leaderboard. Hole number 15 is a par 5.
Waste area down the left-hand side of this hole is going to see a lot of action as players are going to bail left, not wanting to find the ocean with their tee shot. From there, it's going to take a pretty challenging iron to lay up into a zone, not wide. And then the 3rd shot, once again, in a green setting right on the ocean's edge. This is another stunning hole, yet very challenging.
And this player's really going after it here, Rich.
2 big hits there, knocking it on this par 5 and 2.
And our man on the ground, John McCarthy, has been giving us some great reads all day. What's this one doing, mate?
Well, from here, it looks like the putt's going to go uphill, moving right to left.
Putting for birdie. Oh, look at those birdies starting to get on the scorecard. This is great play here, Rich.
And with just a slim lead coming down that stretch, anything can happen.
This looks to be a fairway seeker to me. From around 180 yards out.
This one's got eyes for the flagstick.
Oh, what a shot by our leader. This putt is about 15 feet to the hole. Good looking putt. And as we move on to the next, she now leads by 4.
This hole is a par 4, and it's a pretty lengthy one at that.
Only the long hitters will be able to carry that bunker waist area on the right-hand side. Players bailing it out to the left off the tee do have the opportunity to kind of hit a low little chasing shot into this green if they so desire, but it's a difficult second shot no matter how you look at it.
Another birdie opportunity coming up for this player.
Yes, the only thing that could ruin it now is a triple bogey.
Oh, that's outstanding. Another great shot by our leader. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 21 feet from the cup.
Well, that looked like a confident stroke.
And that should secure the par on this one. She's currently sitting in first place.
Well, what a lovely position to be in. Holding the lead, playing the last. Good luck. Opting for the 3-wood.
Seemed to lose the handle on that shot.
Yeah, it took a bit too much club on that one.
She's looking to hold this putt and win the tournament.
John, have you got a read on this one?
This one looks like it's going to break right to left.
Not the end of the world. There's an up, and in goes the winning putt. What a moment, Rich.
Luke, the victories, winning never gets old, but this is getting out of hand, isn't it? Another victory on the season.
And Rich, you know all about this. It's hard just to win once on the PGA Tour, but going back to back.
It takes a lot of mental fortitude to win not just once, but back-to-back weeks. Job well done.
On behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in, and see you next time.
104.